Hi.
The day my son went missing is etched in my brain. The weather, everything about that day. I had spoke to him on the phone. He was at a friend's house, and he said that he was on his way home.
Very nice.
He was last seen walking towards railroad tracks, and in the direction he was walking was in the direction of our house, and he was never seen again.
Craig Frear was last seen here at Cambridge Manor Apartments on June 27th of last year. He left his friend's apartment, went to walk home, and was never seen again.
We had walked back in those woods later that day, probably about 5 o'clock, to see if maybe he had tripped or anything such as that. When the sun started going down and friends were calling back and nobody knew where he was, you know, I really started getting scared. As far as the police are concerned, if he had committed suicide, then they would have found him by now.
He didn't have, any identification. He didn't have money. He didn't have his car. He didn't have anything on him. So the possibilities of where, he could have gone are extremely limited. Really, it's a mystery.